Hello viewer, thank you for joining me today. I'm Dave, the Fugly Vapour, as you can Freakshow Mini. With that, more of that in a second. So yeah, I'm going to drop down, show you the deck and stuff, put a build on it, come back up, talk about it, my final thoughts, and then we're done. So I'll see you down on the desk in just a second. So here we are with, can you see, Freakshow Mini. And it did said then, Fugly. Come on. Okay. So it says designed in the USA, made by Wotofo, serial number W2896. And I will come back to it in the up top camera, but I bought these separately. They are original Wotofo replacement chuff caps, or chuff cap barrels if you like, because that's obviously a 510. So, but I'll come back to that in a second. Just get my 521 tab out, put this baby on here. It's very simple, and it's a very good vape actually. I can't tell you how much I paid for it because I got it from Cambridge Vaping before they shut down. That's the deck, as you can see. No shit, Sherlock. That's the deck, Fugly. Yeah, that's the deck. 3-post, bottom air fed, as you can see. No, you can't. Let me show you. Airflow on 2 sides. You've got an air slot. This camera is crap. You've got an air slot there, and you've got air slot on the other side, which feed directly up to, pointy thing, Fugly, that there and that there. So air in there, through there, around your coils, up, gone. We've got some dimensions for you. It's 22mm in diameter. It's in that configuration. It is 19mm from there to there. From 510 to the top, it's 23.24. And if you stick that one on instead, it's now 31.2 in height. The air holes, these things here, these things here are 7.8mm by 2.1mm. The juice well's 5mm deep. Build deck is 18.25 in diameter. Across there, 18.25. Posts are almost 9.5mm high, from the base of the deck to the top of the screws, when the screws are screwed in. And the post holes are 2.9mm across and 1.25mm high, because as you can see, those post holes are more post slots than post holes. So yeah, so I'll say what I'll do, I'll get on, stick a coil in it, and I'm going to, for the sake of saving time and pain, yours and mine, of watching me coil one of these things, I'm going to put one of they coils in, pre-built Clapton. What I am going to do is I'm going to try and keep this on camera for you. That's a good trick, Fugly. Yeah, let's try and get some focus on it. Right, so this might work out horribly wrong, but hey, whatever, turn that round. Stick it on me me coil jiggy thingy. I'll put my eyes on so I can see what the hell I'm doing. Otherwise we could be here all day. I've got to kind of go in at that sort of angle, find the holes, found one, find the holes, and then feed the coil in. Come on, damn you. How about undoing the screw holes, the screws, Fugly? That's a good idea. Yeah, I thought of that. Does make life a lot easier when you undo the screws. Little tip there for you. When you're putting coils in your dripper, undo the screws on the posts. Now, all you out there that thought I was a complete and absolute moron, I've now just confirmed it. So there you go. Right, so that one's about right. So I'm going to clamp him down, I think. Well, I said that one was fine, I lied. Now, I'm not going to cut this out and do it again because, you know, this is what happens, isn't it? When we go a coiling, we have good days. We have days like today, not so good days when things are not necessarily going to plan. But hey, shit happens. Now that's up again that post, so I'm going to screw him down, not too tight in this case, and then I'm going to try and pull this guy through again. Don't want to know, does it? Doesn't want to know. Little bugger. Little bugger. You little bugger. That looks to be about as much as it wants to go for me today. I'm not going to keep sitting here playing with it. If you haven't turned off already, I'm probably sitting here talking to myself. Right, let's just give that coil a little tweak. Just a little tweaky poo. Right, that's what I've ended up with, a coil that looks like that. I'm going to centre it over the hole in a second, but I've found being there or thereabouts over the hole, you haven't got to be precisely in the middle. That's how I do it. And there's a couple of people I've seen videos of, and they purposely go to the side. Depends how you want to do it, I suppose. And then get yourself a shot in the chest, which is handy because you can collect the bits of wire that come off. So yeah, that's where we're at with the coil at this moment in time. Let's get the autofocus off. I would love to say I've just made this coil, but as you can see, I haven't. That'll actually do me. I'll leave that as it is. That's good enough over the hole. And as you can see, you've got some pretty decent juice wells either side of the coil. So let's have a look. See, that's 1.93. It thinks. Not a chance, mister. Yes. Whoa, we've got some life. Ceramic tweezers, please. Ceramic tweezers, nurse. Thank you. That's not looking too shabby, is it? Right, what I am going to do now is I are going to stick it on a mod stick a wick in it, stick some juice in it, come back up top, have a vape and a chat about it. Stick it on my cuboid, I think. Stick it on my cuboid. Yeah, you've got plenty of space for cotton, but like with everything else, don't overstuff it with cotton. Put enough in to wick, but not so much that it chokes itself, as it were. Let's see what it's looking like on here. That's more like it, 0.56, that's better. Ooh, angry young coil. Oof, still angry. Still angry. Are you still angry? Yes, I am. You'll have to excuse me chuntering to myself. I think I'm having a senior diabetic moment. I have no idea why I'm talking to myself. No idea at all. That will do me. That's lighting up nicely, thank you. Not surprised at 55 watts fugly. Oh dear. Don't dry burn your coils at 55 watts. Not a good idea. I think I might even start and do this video again. I'm going to... Yes, I'm definitely going to pause the video so we haven't got to sit here like a bunch of spare parts. Let it cool down, wick it, juice it, then we'll come back up. Or I'll wick it and juice it, or wick it and then resume, whatever. Yep. I've cooled down enough now to I'll have to turn these off because I've got a nasty habit of firing it when I'm coiling. Claptons are a little tight in here, but I thought I'd put a Clapton on because I've had one or two people say to me about these little squat jobs. You've got to use, you know, little micro coils and stuff and whatever, but you ain't got to at all. So just make sure that does actually pop that on there. Right. Cotton. Moody cotton strip. That's going to be more than enough. Peel the crust off the outside. Do you need to see this? Probably not. There's the crust on the outside. Take it off. I do. Some do, some don't. Might be worth watching Dino, the Vaping Bikers video. He did a video on wicking, and he did a rather good test of a number of wicking materials. And I think I'm right in saying, if memory serves me correctly, that the Kojendo cotton with the outer skin off and with the outer skin still on performed about the same in terms of absorbing and wicking up the his test liquid, which was some vegetable glycerin with food dye in it. Interesting to watch. So, but there again, most of Dean's videos are interesting to watch. He's a very funny guy. He's very informative. A thoroughly good egg, I would say. The thing with these bottom air feed jobbies is, especially if you've got a decent well, don't bang too much cotton in, and when you've got it in, make sure you haven't got any cotton over the hole, over the air intake. If you've got cotton hanging over that, even just a bit, and the cotton gets soaked with juice, if it's over the hole, it's going to be dripping itself down into the hole and then into your gob. Right, basically I'm just placing that in there and giving myself a reasonable amount of cotton without going crazy. I like to leave it a bit tufty on the end of the coil. That's where I want to be. There. There's no cotton over that air hole. There. I'm sure it would look even better in focus, wouldn't it? Right, there you go. As you can see, there's no cotton over that air hole. Can you see that? Just fugly if you can. No cotton over that hole. Cotton's down that side and that side, and a little bit round the back there. And if you can tease it through the back of there, great, no problem. Right, so yeah, I put juice in this side as well. As it's a straight through, the juice can go straight through from this side to that side. It just keeps the wick topped up. So that's it. That's coiled and wicked. I'll use both caps and I'll see you up the top in just a second. Right, viewer, so we're back. Got it juiced. There we go. It's got some blueberry custard in it. It's the closest one to hand that I came across. What I didn't show you up close because I'm stupid, but I'll do it now. If you notice on here, there are the dual coil air slots and then one on the side on its own for single coil. Same applies to this, obviously, because it's a cap made for the Freakshow Mini. So you can do dual or single coil. So yeah, so no. That's a good start, fugly. Right, let's what we got? 5, 6. Let's kick it off at 5 volts, which is going to be 44.5 watts. I'm going to change mods because this bloody mod keeps saying atomizer short to me. Let's stick it on the iStick 100. See what that does for us. I don't believe it. I can't believe that the atomizer is short now. I'll check the screws again. Maybe I haven't tightened them down enough. I don't want to tighten them too much and snap the screws. Right. I've no idea what the hell's going on. I've retightened the screws and stuff. It's now saying it's a 0.45 coil. I've got this on 3.7 volts, 32 watts. And that's all right. We just drop the other cap on while we're here, just so you can see the difference. Not that I'm sure you need to see the difference, but still. So, yeah, you're going to get more cloudage out of it because the mouthpiece is bigger. And although that's perfectly adequate, you know, I just prefer, because it's a short dripper and because I'm close to the coil, and particularly a Clapton coil, and particularly as you start going up the wattage, I'm going to push this up to 4. Go up slowly, 35 watts. And as you would expect, with the dripper the flavour is more intense anyway, but with a short one, because you're closer to the coil, the flavour is even more intense. It's got a very short distance to travel between the coil and your mouth. Let's go to 40. Don't want to go crazy. I don't like them too warm. I don't like a cold vape, but I don't like them hot. And that's a very intense flavour. I'm at 40 watts. And it's 4.3 volts, as you can see. And the vapour's good. The taste is good, as you would expect, with a Clapton and a little squat dripper. I'm just going to go to 5 volts. Or attempt to go to 5 volts without burning my face off. That's 53 watts, 5 volts. That is warm, too warm for me, particularly with a custard. It's you know, like you're painting it on your lips, but good flavour. Just I'll just have a quick look for you at a couple of prices. Quick Chuffy, the first one that comes up is Red Juice, 18.49, followed by Vampire Vape. They're selling it. Let's have a look. So 18.50. Yes, I am 18 or older, thank you. Yeah, Freakshow Mini RDA, 18.99 from Vampire Vapes and that other one I mentioned. But I'm sure if you've got a preferred supplier, they will have them. The cap, the Chuff cap, they did the Chuff cap, and they have the Broadcap. Yes, I thought I'd got to. They call it a Freakshow Mini Competition Chuff cap, is what they call it, but it's the same box. It comes in stainless or black. So yeah, so 19, 20, 27 quid. You've got yourself a nice little dripper that's, despite what sort of performance I put on it, is easy to build on. And it gives good vapour. Gives good flavour, and you've got the choice of a little dome capped original top cap, or buy one of these to go with it and bang that on. Depends what you want to do, obviously, like most things. I'm going to go back to 45 on this because it was nice and comfortable at 45. 4.5 volts. Oh, we've got that magic thing that happens again. 0.45 coil, 4.5 volts, 45 watts. I love it when that happens. I'm just strange like that. But just to show you the difference between the Freakshow and the Freakshow Mini, you can see that the Freakshow is about half the size, just over half the size of the Freakshow, and that's a pretty good dripper as well. So yeah, so I've put the standard cap back on, still 45 watts, still 4.5 volts. This does seem to be rather good with custards and stuff like that. I'm gonna try a little something. That actually works. It works on some and not others. If you put the top cap in the dual coil configuration thing, so instead of putting in the one slot on it, if you put one of the two slots on it, as if you've got dual coils, it's obviously still going to work. I just wanted to check it doesn't dilute the flavour too much. It's the only real difference is makes a bit more noise, and it slightly cooled the vapour down, as you would expect. There's more air going through it. That's fine. So all in all, I've got to say, for 19 quid, an original, not a clone, it's an original Wotofo Freakshow. It has to be said, I think it's a damn good little piece of kit, particularly with these Broadcap competition Chuff caps, call them what you will, the whiteboard jobbies. Probably would be nice if they included something like it in the box, but yeah, okay, you'd pay more for it, but you at least have the option. I just think myself personally that these little drippers, you get more out of having a wider mouthpiece, because the flavour is so intense. I mean, with that standard cap on it at 45 watts, that's obviously going to be more of an intense flavour, because the vapour is being condensed into a smaller area. So but yeah, that's it. That's the Freakshow Mini with the Broadcap alternative top cap. It's all one piece. Obviously, it doesn't come apart. So yeah, I hope you've got something out of the video. I hope you've liked it. If you've liked it, leave me a like down there. Comment. I'm always looking for comments, good or bad. I'm not bothered. I take all comments as they come, and I will reply to every comment. Maybe not the second you post it, but certainly, you know, as quick as I can, and I do check regularly throughout the day. So yeah, that's me. Thank you very much indeed for watching. Have yourselves a good day. More importantly, have yourselves a damn good vape, and I'll see you in the next one.